5 seconds. Hello everybody, welcome back to Snetterton. It's been a very eventful weekend so far, still a lot of action to come. We've got 2 BCV8 Championship races to bring you and the final race of the season for the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup. All still to come this afternoon, but we just wanted to give you a little update on some of the championships. Now, we've just had a thrilling MG Trophy Championship Race 2, won by Doug Cole, wasn't it? However, it's not so much breaking news because we already knew this, but congratulations to Tyler Ballard. He is the MG Trophy Championship 2023 champion. Very well deserved, I think, guys. And from the racing we've seen today, Charles, you were with me on commentary for that one. I mean, it was action all through the field, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's absolutely fantastic action throughout, all, like you say, through the pack. Lots of clean racing, lots of really close racing, some smart sort of racing out there as well, where people sort of coming on strong towards the end, and yeah, a real chess battle out there. It's been really good to watch.
Yeah, it certainly has. Now, Paul, let's come to you because you've been covering the Cockshoot Cup for us as well. I do have an official announcement confirmed. Now, we'll put it on screen because the text says provisional. It's not provisional. I've just spoke to Paul Goodman. Confirmed. David Morrison is your 2023 Cockshoot Cup champion. Well deserved, eh?
Oh, 100%. Really strong performance all season from Morrison, and well highlighted today with a cracking end to the season. But he's had to work hard for it, and whilst they may not have had that many out on circuit today, what we got to see was some thrilling battles at the end between the classes. I mean, the Cockshoot Cup absolutely delivering.
It certainly has. As we said, we've still got 2 BCV8 Championship races to come as well. We did have qualifying a little bit earlier as well, so we can show you those results now on screen. So let's just pop those up. Russell McCarthy absolutely flying. We did see Stephen McKee go into the barrier at Murray's. He has been taken to hospital. We believe he is okay, but he's gone to hospital just to double check and make sure that everything is fine. So we'll give you an update on that as soon as we get it. But there's your qualifying for the BCV8. That's the next broadcast coming up, race 1 for the BCV8 Championship. In fact, we've got a race about to start here as well, haven't we? So much for lunch break here at Snetterton. That looks like it's been wiped out, but there we go. So BCV8, 2 races coming up. You can watch those. It's not the final weekend for them. This is the penultimate event. They are heading to Silverstone next month for the season finale, but you can watch those 2 races a little bit later. Now, MG Cup, got a final race coming up. Paul, you got a bit of an update for us on where things might lie in the land?
Oh, indeed. And with regards to the MG Cup, so as racing gets underway beside me, we do still have always an open field on the championship. Now, we do have to keep in mind that drop scores have to be accounted for, so we can't really talk about the specifics, but what we do know is that in the overall championship, there is still the battle between the Class C driver Ashley Woodward and also Dan Ludlow from Class B, with Ian Bolton also having an outside chance there as we understand it. And in the Class B championship, the battle between Dan Ludlow and Ian Bolton, now it could be as close as only 2 points going into this final race of the season, so therefore it's all to play for there. We've got a cracker coming up this afternoon.
Yeah, we have big grid as well, isn't it, Paul? I think it was 25 cars or something yesterday, so that's going to be a corker. We might even have a little bit of rain just to spice things up even more. Not that it needs any more spicing up. Just a quick reminder as well, if you do want to speak to us at all during our live coverage, we can see your comments. Live Sport Now on YouTube, there's a link in this broadcast where it says the live chat is open. The live chat is open whenever we're live. Do comment in there because we can see them. The drivers go back and watch it and see it as well. So show a bit of support. If you've got a question or you just want to get involved, say hello to us. We really do like to hear from you. It makes our day seeing the comments come up on screen, doesn't it? It really does. So get in touch with us. We love hearing from you. Right. I've got the 2 chaps here. What a treat it is having Charles Boniface and Paul Walsh with us. So what a job they have done. What I want to find out from you guys now, Charles, we'll start with you. So far, we've got 3 races still to go, so still a lot of action to come. But Charles, what has been your magical moment of the weekend here at Snetterton?
So, sadly, well, I say sadly, it's not on track, actually, for me. I'm going to have to go with the hog roast done last night for the paddock. Beautiful bit of food put on. Very well done as well. And it was just so nice to have an entire paddock full of people that whole community atmosphere. I mean, this is particularly one of the nicest things about club racing that a lot of people don't get to see, is the paddock camaraderie. Everybody, you know, talking, having a lovely time. Yes, you're racing wheel to wheel with them 1 minute and maybe want to strangle them at particular times. And then, but, you know, once that's all done, everybody comes together. It's a real, like, nice sort of party family sort of kind of atmosphere that, you know, this club has, and that you have throughout all different types of club racing. I think that, for me, has probably got to be the magical moment of this weekend.
Well, for me, it would have to be in the Cockshoot Cup, the race we've just seen, in fact, and that battle back and forth between John Payne and what was David Coulthard. And it was a battle of handling versus speed, the small Austin Healey Sprite versus the MG ZR190. And it all came down to the final lap after they exchanged the battle for, I think it was P6. The best time of, if I count it correctly, 14 times over the entirety of the race at Snetterton. And it brings to life what is a fantastic circuit. And we talked about all weekend the fact this circuit, it's an all-rounder. There's a little bit of everything here. So cars that are fast in the corners, they struggle in the straights, and vice versa. Leads to great racing.
Right.
Go on then, Ian. What's yours?
Okay, right. I'm going to tell you mine. Now, in the MG Cup, we've seen battle. You mentioned the battles already, haven't you? Big class battle. Dan Ludlow, we've got Ian Bolton, Ian Dowler. Now, I know the two Ians, Dowler and Bolton, very, very well. Always nose to tail. They want to beat each other constantly. What you might not know is the camaraderie that we've seen. It's not just in the Cup, it's across the trophy. It's the Cockshoot Cups, the BCV8. The camaraderie across all the championships we've been covering is second to none. How good is this? Ian Bolton, Ian Dowler, big rivals. Ian Dowler's engine went bang yesterday, didn't it? 1 second. Snetterton saloons have just started. Timed this well.
The anticipation.
There we go. That's the Snetterton saloons have just got themselves underway here at Snetterton. So as I said, Ian Bolton, Ian Dowler, big rivals. What you might not know, though, is Ian Dowler's engine went bang yesterday. Who's lent him an engine? Ian Bolton. How good is that? So Ian Dowler is going to be out in this race. That is pretty special. And that is what we love, isn't it, about club motorsport.
Yeah, it's not really something that you can expect to see in Formula One or anything like that. I doubt Red Bull would lend Lewis an engine if it went pops. So
that's basically what it is, isn't it?
That's
it's
essentially
like
what's
Red
happening.
Bull saying to Lewis Hamilton, go and have an engine in that 2021 season.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Come down to Abu Dhabi, oh, okay, your engine's gone bang. There you go, Lewis, there's an engine for you. But, yeah, it's absolutely remarkable, I think.
Now, you were going to grab the marshals. You're not going to be able to, actually, because it looks like the lunch hour has been wiped out here. So, do you want to go see if you can get somebody? We'll run over to you, because if you can't talk, then obviously we've just got the one mic. You head on over there. Paul, this is your first weekend out, of course, with the MG Car Club. It's actually the final meeting of the MG Car Club as well before the championships go to pastures new. What has impressed you the most here at Snetterton?
Well, I think it's like we're talking about earlier on in that camaraderie between all the different competitors and also the clubs as well. Everyone here to enjoy. I mean, at the end of the day, like Charles was saying only moments ago, battling on the circuit, they want to strangle one another at certain points. But it's just that whole mood. It's such a great atmosphere down here. I mean, everyone's smiling and whatnot, from assembly area through to checker flag. And, well, I think it's one of the things that's most understated in motorsport. It's great at an international level and whatnot, but club level is where it's at. And that's where you get to see some of the finest racing under the covers.
Yeah, you certainly do. Talk of final race, that MG Trophy race we've just seen as well. We had battles for the lead. We had battles in the Class B honours. We had battles right at the back as well, and it's quite remarkable. I'm just trying to see if Charles is going to be able to come over and grab somebody. It depends whether he's allowed or not. Snetterton Saloons on track. Straight after this is a 45-minute race, but straight after this, we are going to be back live with the BCV8 Championship. We'll catch up with James Wheeler and the crew. Don't forget, get in touch with us. We do want to hear from you. It looks like Charles has managed to grab somebody to come over and have a chat. So stay put, stay with us. Are we going to see some rain this afternoon? It looks like we might. If you've got a friend or family member driving in the BCV8 or the MG Cup, please do comment below, get in touch. I know Kaylee Twigger has messaged me today. She's been watching, so great to hear from you. Right, Charles, I'll hand that to you. There you go.
Come on, Shannon. Right, I have dragged her up here, to be fair to us. Bless her, you're quite camera shy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, quickly tell us, how long have you been a marshal? What got you into marshalling? And why do we want to see more young people like yourselves in marshalling?
About 4 years, and I just like cars.
It's as simple as that. She likes cars, so any reason to be around them, right?
Yeah.
So a little birdie told me earlier on that obviously I've got it here, but you generally did pass your, is it art GCSE, was it?
Yeah. Only just.
Yeah. So high expectations for this. Currently, to keep her busy while she's been doing all of the start line stuff, we've got a nice little drawing of a race car, and it is a 116, which I know is also your road car. Yeah. I did tell you to not be boring and do something else, but you were like, no, 116s.
Cool.
So yeah, this is what we've got. Now, as you can notice down here in the bottom left-hand corner is Club Racing UK. If you want to give the whole finish the race car a go yourself, I think is it on their website? You can find that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just a link to a PDF or something.
Yeah.
So if you've got little ones or big ones, you know, whatever age you might be, if you want to finish the race car yourself, head over there and you can get that to keep some people entertained. Is there anything else you would like to say before I throw back to Ian?
No.
Big up the Orange Army.
Yeah.
Yeah, big up the Orange Army. Okay, I can tell I'm making you uncomfortable. It's all right, Shannon. Don't worry, I've known her long enough that she knows that I do this sort of stuff. Thank you very much for joining us. I'll hand you back your lovely drawing of a 116, and I'll leave you to crack on and
Do a lot of nothing.
do a lot of nothing. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. If I hand back over to you, Ian.
Thanks, Charles. Yeah, thank you so much. Big up the Orange Army, by the way. We couldn't go racing if it wasn't for the Orange Army. Huge thank you. What a job they are doing here this weekend as well. Right, we're going to get ourselves off. Maybe time for a quick bite to eat, because in 39 minutes or so, we've got to get back out for the BCV8 Championship Race 1. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.
We a skank in the rave. Run with coke, no champs in the rave. It's a virgin thing, no champs in the rave. Front to the back, know what it is when I jump on the track. Front to the back, know what it is when I jump on the London, New York, LA, Paris, Kingston, Harlem, Brooklyn, Atlanta, London, New York, LA, Paris, Kingston, Harlem, Public, oh, yes.
Unfortunately to win, sorry, to draw the game. And she scores!